Are you looking for a calm, personable starter fish? Look nowhere else. The Cory catfish, also known as the Corydoras catfish, is one of the most well-liked community fish because it is cheerful, simple to breed, and useful for cleaning up after itself. We address some of the most frequently asked queries about this charming bottom dweller in this care guide. More than 160 species of South American catfish belong to this genus, while hundreds more are yet unclassified. They are named from the bony armor plates on their bodies, which measure between 1 and 3 inches in length in the aquarium hobby. These little catfish also have sharp spines in their fins for defense against predators, and when agitated, these spines can occasionally release a small venom, so avoid attempting to catch them with your bare hands. Most Cory catfish like temperatures between 72 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit depending on the species. For instance, Sturbae Cory catfish can survive in warmer temperatures while peppered Cory catfish and Julii Cory catfish are found on the colder end of the temperature spectrum. Additionally, they favor pH values between 6.5 and 7.8. Large groups of the same species of Corydoras have been seen in the wild, ranging in size from 20 to hundreds. The daytime is when they are most active, with dawn and dusk being their busiest times. The bronze Cory and albino Cory, panda Cory, emerald green Cory, and pygmy Cory are the most popular kinds in the pet trade. A 10-gallon aquarium may be appropriate for dwarf species, but we advise 20 gallons or more for the majority of other species. A group of 6 Corydoras or more, all of the same species, is strongly advised since they prefer the protection that comes in numbers because they are a relatively small fish. You can keep these tranquil bottom dwellers alongside pretty much any other fish in the community that won't eat them or attack them. For instance, Corydoras shouldn't be kept alongside goldfish since they get rather huge and will eat anything that fits in their mouth. If you're looking for suggestions for fish stocking, consider putting a school of Cory catfish at the bottom of a 20-gallon aquarium, a school of little tetras in the middle, and a centerpiece fish like a honey gourami. Your living area will become a small biosphere after you add some lush aquarium plants. In general, it helps to feed larger foods like worms and rapashi gel food that can sit on top of the substrate and not get trapped in between cracks where the coras can't reach them. Corydoras have wispy barbels or whiskers to help them find food, so smooth sand or gravel is preferred. Since Corydoras live in the wild on jagged ground, other causes, like as poor water quality, may be to blame if their barbels begin to disintegrate. Speaking of diet, Corydoras will consume anything that is small enough to fit in their mouths and soft enough to be digested. Try live black worms, frozen bloodworms, and Hikari vibra bites because they enjoy many kinds of worms. Additionally, they adore sinking wafers, rapashi gel meals, and other sinking communal snacks. You will need to feed them specifically to make sure they receive enough nutrients as they do not typically eat algae. Cory catfish are easily outcompeted during eating periods if kept in a tank with more aggressive eaters, which leads to their wasting away. Yes, quite simply, Corydoras breed randomly all the time without any particular effort, according to many fish owners. While females are rounder and larger to accommodate all the eggs, men have a smaller, more angular shape. Feed them a lot of healthy items, such as live black worms and frozen bloodworms, to condition, or get them ready for breeding. By adding water that is a little cooler than usual, by a few degrees, during water changes to simulate the rainy season, you can also encourage spawning. Soon, sticky spherical eggs will be found all over your tank's decorations and walls. Provide plenty of cover, such as a dense clump of Java fern or guppy grass, and get rid of other fish species if you want to raise catfish in the same tank they dwell in. If given the chance, every fish will happily consume the eggs, including the parents. You can relocate the eggs into a different tank to raise the fry for a higher chance of survival, with your fingers or a credit card. Feed the baby catfish plenty of live brine shrimp and powdered fry food, monitor water changes, and take pleasure in a brand new Corydora generation. Happy fishing with your new Cory catfish! Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you on our next video.